I have a post here about decluttering my garden shed. I have such a mess out there from jobs started and never finished. There's a post on my website that you've probably read about where I've taken old magazines and tried to wallpaper the shed. Well, I've been off and on and off and on about that, and I finally got that completed so that I can be proud of the garden shed. You probably have a lot of magazines and everything, plus all the hypertufa molds that you have stored. Once you start collecting those, it just becomes a monster. I have that separate little shed out there that I keep my molds in, but I'm finally deciding just to get everything in order. I've got to get that finished. I'm tired of looking at the bare walls. I want to see the cheerful flowers. Of course, my daughter's horrified. She thinks I've lost my mind. But unfortunately, this is what I like, so that's what I'm going to do. Now, in all this declutter effort that I'm doing, previously I used Mod Podge and Elmer's glue. This time I am trying polyacrylic. I was a little disappointed with that because I thought it was very tacky and sticks easily, but it was so messy to brush it on, and clean up was a pain. I had it all over my hands and peeling. When you tried to handle the paper, the scissors, and everything that's out on your bar, it just was such a mess. So I went back and picked up some spray adhesive. This was a bit of an improvement. I liked it a lot. It was real easy to use because you just spray it. And this particular one was repositionable. It took a little bit before it got stuck. But then again, it didn't seem sticky enough. I had a problem. So when I used that up, I went back and got the 3M Super 77. I liked it the best. It was very sticky and tacky. I was able to cut out my pictures in advance and work real quickly, just slap, slap, slap. The only problem was it dribbled on the top of the can and was kind of nasty looking, but if you just avoided that big dribble, you're good. So you can see where I've got all my pictures and everything all randomly applied. There's no order. It's all chaos. My son and daughter, who are pretty OCD, are wondering why I didn't do purple flowers here, white flowers there, bulbs here, bushes there. But I just wanted them up, cheerful, colorful. That's the look that I was going for. Now in this film, I've got a lot of it done. You can see where I'm going between the structural 2x4s. It was easy in this cleanup to have everything sitting outside. I took the soil tub, stools, everything out so that I could have easy access to the walls, and it made it really, really nice. But I got behind in all these little shelves and moved all the equipment and everything. Worked out just fine. You can see the little SpongeBob giant pen hanging up there. That's where my grandson sold me, quote unquote, this shed. And I have a couple of his little water pitchers that I keep around because they are just so cute and I love them so much. But it's been a real adventure doing this project, and I'm pleased. It makes me cheerful just seeing it all done. Okay, here is my garden shed. Got most of it organized like I want to. My little stoop. I'm going to get a new rug there. But inside, try to keep this steady. Got most of all the wallpapering magazines up, completely covering everything like I wanted to. But you can see I just have a little shelf here where I keep a lot of my gravel and stone, poultry grit, and screening and everything for the pots. I've got another bucket cover like I like to use, but I need to get another bucket. And then I have some tools hung here on the wall. I like to have them readily available, but I don't use them very much. Mostly just the small tools. And here's my storage bin for soil, and a little bench to put the bowl on. There's the cover, covering it. Right now I don't have any soil in there because I have to have my son carry the big, what is it? I think it's 2 or 3 cubic feet that I just bought. And I have a scoop. I got a poultry scoop at Rural King. It has a little hook on the back end. And I put a towel bar right up here so I can hang things that I need frequently. But I've got some spades, things like that, close at hand. Overhead, I painted the, I don't think that's called eaves, the end of the roof where my little window is. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but I have a flypaper strip there because I get a lot of bees and wasps in here. And I, not real fond of them in here with me in this enclosed space. But this is the working bench under the window. And I have done the papering on those little shelves and things. And I think I may do around the window yet, but I've not done that right now. I just have the most used tools right there. But I'm pretty well satisfied with how I've got it organized now. So what do you think? Got a chair in here to sit, trash can, my new can of vermiculite, or I'm sorry, a bag of vermiculite there in the corner, and I am good to go. But this is my garden shed. It's only a small, I think this one is either 10 by 10 or 8 by 8, but this is, where I stay a lot of the day. I can pick up Wi-Fi if I need to, but this is my garden space. And this is just at the end of my small graveled garden on this edge. You can see out here, out the door of the garden shed, just out there to your left is my small, it used to be the pump house for the pool, but now that's my mold house where I keep all my hypertufa molds. That way it frees up all this space inside here. But I've got the overhead storage right there that I can put things in. I'm real pleased with my garden shed. But that's what I can see outside my garden shed each day. This is the garden from the opposite end. I hope you've enjoyed this tour of a little bit of my garden and garden shed, and you don't think that my wallpaper with old magazines is too crazy, but that's me.